now joined by head coach Lewis Howard and Kendall McGill of Largo High School. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. And Coach, I want to start with you. You employ a pretty guard-heavy lineup, I believe, out of necessity. What do you have to do a little bit different than a team that may have more size?
Well, we're going to get up and down the floor a little bit more and try to create opportunities where we can have offensive ability to get to the basket. So we're gonna play an up-tempo style, full-court man-to-man defense. That's pretty much what we have to employ because we can't guard those larger lineups, closer to the basket, if you will.
Pushes the pace a little bit, and of course, I'm sure, Kendall, that's a fun way to play. The problem is sometimes you may have to do some other responsibilities that other teams' guards may not have to do. Is there anything that you do differently, do you think, that you have to do because of the style your team plays?
We have to rebound. Yes, a lot of our guards have to rebound and push the floor.
And you like rebounding, or that's something you prefer not to do, but you do it?
Yes, I like it. Yes, anything that helps the team.
Obviously, helped the team pretty well throughout the time. We'll talk more about Largo coming up right after this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to an all-new season of Top Plays here at AllNetSports.com and WashingtonPost.com. I'm BJ Kubarulis. All right, like the previous 3 seasons, we're continuing our exciting interactive high school basketball show, a show that allows you, parents, coaches, players, and fans, to send in your video submissions for ranking in our Top 10 style weekly show. Each week, we'll reveal the latest highlights, dunks, sweet assists, and bizarre happenings from across the region. All you gotta do is tweet me the link. I'm at BJKoob, and remember, you gotta hashtag it AllNets. You can send in your Huddle, YouTube, Vimeo, really any video link, and we'll consider it for use in the upcoming episode of Top Plays. Remember to tune in every Monday to see if your video made it at AllNetSports.com. We'll see you soon.
We're back with Lewis Howard and Kendall McGill of Largo High School. And Coach, you've got the unenviable task of, after losing your top 5 scorers from last year, replacing that. How do you approach replacing all that production?
Well, we've been very fortunate here at Largo High School over the last 17 years. So we think that our program is going to be able to produce young players that can come in and step into their role when it's their time. And it's these young men's time. Kendall McGill, Artie Dorsey, Victor Littles. It's their time as seniors, so we look for their leadership, for them to come and do what they can do to help win, the team with some wins.
And tell us a little bit about those guys, that trio, their games, and what they bring to the court.
Well, who I have next to me, Kendall McGill. He's a senior. He's a guard, swing man. He kind of does it all for us, and we're looking for his leadership this year. Artie Dorsey, he's had a tremendous summer. And going into the fall. So he's been able to play the inside and out, and we're really excited for what he's bringing to the table for us this year. Victor Littles, he's 6'4", forward for us. He's inside. He's the grit, the grind for us. He's going to rebound the basketball, and he's going to be our energy guy all year long. So we're really excited about our prospects this year.
You mentioned all those guys together. Kendall, of course, Coach Howard, really good coach. What do you like about playing for him?
He's honest. He loves us. We love him. Everything's a fun ride. Like, practice is great. All we do is bond and just working on our craft. I'm
sure that because of the style you guys play, you're definitely getting after it a little bit in practice, correct?
Yes, very competitive, very.
And is it a little bit, when you're playing that full court style, a little bit draining? Does he kind of run you through your paces when it comes to sprints?
Yes, that's the key. We'll be way better in the game.
Obviously, it's to make it a little bit tougher in practice than it is in the game. You're going to be ready for those. Coach, again, we talk about the size of your team, but also being in PG County, it's very mixed when you get some really big schools, smaller schools. Being a smaller team enrollment-wise in PG, what are some positives, what are some negatives?
We know who our kids are. We know who they are. We know who we're getting, even from the middle school level, transitioning to us. And guys, they normally stay with us for their 4-year process. So you got your junior varsity program that trends into your varsity program. You may have some come here, there, but primarily it's a core group. It's a family atmosphere. We know who we're getting. They know our style of play. They've been playing it since they've been freshmen, and some even in middle school with some of the middle school programs that we are part of. So you know what type of basketball that you have. Styles make fights, and everybody knows the style of basketball that Largo is going to play, and we want to put that on the floor each and every night. Take our chances against anybody.
Coach, what are the goals for this team this year?
We just want to try to get better each and every day. That's number one. and get some consistency. Get some consistency with our guys and finding everybody, getting everybody to understand their role to be able to make a push in February. That's what we're looking forward to.
Well, most importantly, you guys seem to do a pretty good job of that throughout the years, and I'm sure it'll continue this year. Folks, remember, if you want to stay up to date on high school basketball in the DMV, you can do it by checking out the Prep Zone every week at DMVSTREAM.COM.